Hey everybody, welcome back to the Bonus Parts channel. If you are new tuning in, thank you so much for visiting, and I hope you like what you see here. I'm your host, Matt, and today we're going to do some cleaning. But first, let's get up to speed since it's been a little while since my last post, and we've had a couple projects that have become greater projects, some projects that just haven't gone anywhere yet. So we'll start with the project that will be coming to the channel soon, which is building a retaining wall behind my house. I'm not a mason. I really have no idea what I'm doing, but I made a mailbox post and it has survived PennDOT so far, so I'm feeling pretty okay about building a wall. We'll see what happens here. And ideally in another week or two, we will all learn how to build a wall. Either we'll learn how to do it correctly or you will learn what not to do because I did it incorrectly. We will see. On the automotive front, let's talk Bear Organics farm truck. So that little GMC water pump got taken care of, valve cover gaskets were taken care of, it ended up needing a rad, that got replaced, and everything was working great. Until we went to move it up to the farm, and the transmission decided it really wanted to show its 4L60 colors, and it is, well, it's a whole box of neutral, so we'll see what happens. We may just replace it, we may just do something different altogether, I don't know. So stay tuned, we'll find out at some point here in the future. The Golf should be receiving its locking collars for the rear subframe and the new subframe bolts sometime here in the fall. I haven't been driving the car a whole lot since the vet's been running good and it's been nice out, so it has not been on the priority list. That aside, we'll move on to the Corvette. Pretty light on updates there. All I've been doing is updating its odometer with more miles, and yesterday it got a slight retune. We adjusted some timing down low with the lower air mass to help with some surging when you're just cruising around. And that seems to have done a pretty good deal of improving. There is work yet to be done, but come the end of the season when the vehicle won't be driven as frequently, it's going to go to the tuners for an extended stay, so that way he can spend as much time as he needs with it. So, what are we working on today? Today we are going to do some housekeeping because I have been slacking a bit in that department and it needs to be done. Front of my garage has some pretty nasty mildew on it. It looks terrible, and it's been there since I bought this place almost 5 years ago. And we're going to wash this sucker up. So stay tuned for that, and let's get to work. Figured today, since it's a nice Friday, we will take some time during my lunch hour and try to clean up a couple things here at the garage. We're going to start with the lawnmower here because it looks terrible sitting under my big old walnut tree, and then see if we can get this garage door cleaned up real quick because it looks terrible. Time to give it a little spritzy spritz. This thing was bright green earlier this year, and now as you can see, it is mildly disgusting. Again, I keep it outside, I probably shouldn't, but it's from 1998. It's pretty darn old at this point, and the fact that it doesn't seem to care indicates that I probably won't begin to care about it being outside, so onward we shall continue cleaning, and it'll look real good in a little bit. Using this awesome cleaner because it actually is pretty awesome. It's from the dollar store, so it's awesomely cheap. I'd say that looks a lot cleaner. I'm finna call that done. Wonderful. Hose out of the way. All right, we'll put this back. Now we'll clean my dirty garage door. I guess it's time to get started on this. So, We're gonna try the broom, see if this helps any. I think it's going to. Huh, that looks like it's working out pretty good. All right, I think we got our plan then for this part. This could exceed expectations, who knows? Oh yeah, that's better. Infinitely better. Look, my door's white again. That is really satisfying. Well, shoot, that ain't bad for 5 minutes of work. Guess we'll go up and try and get the top here. Excellent. That is so much better. So much better. All right, what else can we do here? Because that did not take nearly as long as I was expecting it to. I suppose at this point, I can probably go ahead. Let's see how the rest of this looks. I think for good measure, we'll just get the whole door. Yeah, there's still spots. All right, we'll do one half of the door and see if we can tell a difference. All right, not bad. A couple spots need to touch up. These frames. That's not a big deal. I think next up we're gonna put a coat of paint on this. See how much we can brighten up this garage. Admittedly, it still looks a little haphazard. I might even paint the door, so it's got some staining on it that doesn't seem to want to come up. But as a whole, it's really hard to complain about how this looks now as compared to how it looked 25 minutes ago, half hour ago. It's way more better. Way more better. Get off my door. All right. Whoa. See it changing colors? This is cool. That's really cool, actually. Hold on. So, I'm using this stuff you get at the dollar store. Look what it does to this mildew. How cool is that? Kind of makes me think it'll work, taking it off. Wow, look at that. Well, all right. Lawnmower is clean. Garage door is clean. And I think overall we've had a pretty good day getting stuff done around here. So I guess tune in next time and see what fun we get into then. Here, I'll give you a preview of what we got coming. Now I gotta move this thing, hold on. In the next video, we're gonna be taking a look at my Huffy here, and we're gonna go over some things. As you may notice, this is not your average bicycle. It is your fairly average Chinese motor kit with some upgrades. And we'll go through all that and show you guys how you can go 40, 45 miles an hour on a bicycle that should never, ever, 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 under any circumstances, go that speed. But it is a really good time. So, thanks again if you've stuck around this far. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Cheers.